And we're back. We have another discontinued fragrance to talk about. So hopefully I'm not wearing you guys out this week, but this one might brighten your spirits, at least for a lot of you, because I know that you guys were the ones who talked me into buying this again. This is by the house of YVES Saint Laurent. It is LNDL BLEU ELECTRIQUE. And so again, if you guys didn't follow my other videos this week, I'm doing all discontinued fragrances. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to be letting you guys know what fragrances are going to be comparable to them in a full video. But outside of that, I'm going to get into the BLEU ELECTRIQUE in this video, do a full review, let you guys know what I get and if it's worth picking up. So without further ado, let's get it. Alright, my great smelling dudes, welcome back to my channel and another discontinued video during discontinued week. So if you guys don't know and you didn't join the other videos, I'm covering discontinued fragrances all week until we get through all of them. All of the ones that I'm going to be covering are the ones that I just picked up over the last month. Whether it's an Amen or the one I'm covering today, or 1 Million Purvey, or the Polo Red Extreme. I cover all of them. And then at the end of the covering them all, I'm going to let you guys know if there is any better alternatives for them. I'm going to do a full video covering them all, letting you know which ones are my favorites and if there is any alternatives. So before I get into this video specifically, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff, as well as if you like my content, consider following me on TikTok and Instagram. I do shorts, funny stuff like that on there, and my sense of the day. So in this video, we're going to be covering a fragrance that a lot of you guys always talk about. You hype it up over and over and over, and you consider it the best one in the line by YVES Saint Laurent. It's Nuit De Lhomme BLEU ELECTRIQUE. So if you know anything about the Nuit De Lhomme line, I'm going to call it LNDL as we know it, because it's a tongue twister for me to say Nuit De Lhomme all the time. The original LNDL is that cardamom. If you asked anybody who knows anything about fragrances in the fragrance community, if I wanted to smell a fragrance that has cardamom in it, to know what cardamom smells like, that's a designer, what would I smell? They would say LNDL. It's just that fresh spiciness that you get from the cardamom. It comes through in it. It's classy, it's formal, it's really nice. And that's what you get in the LNDL. People either love or hate the LNDL line. I'm one of those ones that kind of hovers in the middle. That and the L'HOMME line, because the L'HOMME line is that ginger. This one is the cardamom. So now we're getting into Nuit De Lhomme BLEU ELECTRIQUE. Again, another one of those companies that's just like, hey, this is the most popular one that we've had. It's probably the coolest bottle that we had, outside of maybe the one orange one. And we're just going to discontinue it. That's the best practice, is to discontinue the most popular one in the fragrance community. And I understand if they're not selling to the general public, but I don't think that this one was having a hard time selling. But anyway, they discontinued this, and literally all the stock was gone days later. YSL tends to do that. Outside of Paco Rabanne and Prada, they keep the discontinued fragrances around for years. These ones at YSL, they're usually discontinued and peace out. So anyway, I'm going to give you the note breakdown. Spray this on a tester strip, even though I'm ruining the tester strip. The top notes are bergamot, cardamom, and ginger. The mid notes are lavender and geranium, and the base note is vetiver and cedar. So, like I was saying with the LNDL, the original, the Eau de Toilette, that has that cardamom. It's a little bit dated now, to be honest with you, just like the original L'HOMME is a little bit dated now. This one, if you wanted to sum it up in 3 words, it's modern, fresh, and blue. It's pretty much what you would do. You take the original DNA, which it still has. So if you don't like the original, you will not like this. I can tell you that for sure. It is as in that ginger and citrus. So when you first spray this on, you get that cardamom, that fresh spiciness. It's there, it's forefront. And then you also do get fresher, lighter bergamot ginger mix. I can tell you all the time, it's like my ginger snap. It gives a snap of freshness. And then you also do get, again, that bergamot. The bergamot stays there for about 25-30 minutes, and then it starts to dissipate, but never fully dissipates. And to me, especially, this fragrance doesn't change too much from the opening to the dry down. When you do get about 25 minutes into the fragrance, you do get, because it is, like I said, a bluer take on the original. You get lavender. Any type of blue fragrance usually has like a lavender or a geranium or a lavender clary sage, and then you get like vetiver and woods and stuff like that. And so all of all those things, even though there is geranium in here, it's really dialed back and you can hardly smell it. It's an aromatic lavender comes in, and then you get a little bit of a vetiver and some woods coming in as you get further into the base. But all of those are really just undertones and me nitpicking, while on top you get that fresh spicy cardamom, and then you also do get that ginger and a little bit of that bergamot, giving it that citrus freshness. Overall, again, it is take the original, make it more modern, make it clean, make it fresh, make it just blue, make it more versatile, and that's what you get. It's going to be one that you can wear pretty much all year round. It's more of a night out fragrance, and people say it's the best in the line. I think it probably is, but I don't really love the line that much. And to be honest with you, the prices that it was selling for, like $150, I would never pay that for this. I ended up getting this on Fragrance Buy for, I think it was like $65 or $70. This is the 60 mil. I think, yeah, they come in 60 mil and 100 mil and then 200 mil. It's a eau de toilette as well. Speaking of eau de toilette, if you're looking for the performance on this, it's for a middle of the road, fresh, versatile fragrance. You get about 6 to 8 hours. It projects about moderate, a little bit above average, and it's for the first 2 hours. So, best way to describe this, again, opening, citrus, ginger, cardamom. Fresh, spicy, citrus, a little bit of a snap. Then you get that lavender, that aromatics coming in, giving it that blue facet, as well as a little bit of vetiver and some woods as you work your way further into the base. But again, if you just want to focus on anything, it's going to be that fresh, spicy cardamom, that fresh, modernized take on the original with a little bit of a blue take on it as well. It does stay true to the line, and if you want something that is just a modern take with a little bit of a blue facet in there, then you can go with this one, and it's more just today's version of the original LNDL. And I like it a lot. I think it's beautiful. I think it's overhyped. I definitely think it's overhyped, but with that said, for people who like this type of fragrance and love this type of fragrance, I could see overhyping this. I could see why the hype is there. I do like it a lot. I would give it an 8.5. I would wear it in pretty much any situation. My wife does like it, even though she does not like smelling it sometimes. When she's up close to me, she does not like it. When she's walking around me, she does like it. I don't know the difference. To her, she's weird with fragrances sometimes, but it is her little thing that she does. Sometimes I look at her when she tells me about what she thinks about a fragrance, and I look at her like she's freaking nuts. But I like it. I think that you guys would like it. And if you maintain eye contact with eBay or Fragrance Buy and put your notifications on, it will come back. They still do sell it in Europe. It is discontinued only in the United States. They do sell it other places, so it will come back on Fragrance Buy. So don't spend a crazy amount of money. I'd probably say don't spend over $100 unless you're getting the really big bottle. I would say get this bottle for about $75 and you'll be good. So that is La Nuit De Lhomme, or LNDL BLEU ELECTRIQUE. Again, I will be featuring it later this week in the full video, giving you, if you do want some alternatives to it, I can give you those as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. If this is one of the ones that you love, if it's your favorite in the line, if you don't like it at all. I have heard it all. But LNDL BLEU ELECTRIQUE, one that I definitely like, and I think is a staple in anybody's collection, and I'm glad I picked it up. So thank you to you guys, because you were the ones who let me know. Again, I think Chaos posted it, and then you guys all told me that he posted it, and so I went up and bought it. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another one. Peace out.